Hello everyone. I welcome you all for our today's Insta Live session. Let us wait for our joinees to come in. And also let's wait for our today's special guest to come, and then we can go ahead with our discussion today. Wait for ma'am to join in. Hello everyone. I think I'll send ma'am a request once again, and then we'll see.
Hey. You're not audible?
All right, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah. Now I
All
can
right,
hear.
yeah. It's so good to see you and finally be in this interaction with you, ma'am.
Same here.
Right, yes. All right. So once again, I welcome all of you, all our viewers on our today's Insta Live session on behalf of Team Physio Ed. And also, I would like to extend my wishes to all my fellow physios on the event that we had on the 8th of September, the World's Physiotherapy Day. So a very happy World Physiotherapy Day to all my fellow physios. Let's have our healing and helping hands to everyone, and let's make that difference in our patient's life every day, and let's add beautiful lives to their years. So on this special occasion of World Physiotherapy Day, we are really honored and privileged to have a dynamic personality with us and a leader herself, Dr. Ruchi Varshney ma'am, who is here to enlighten us on the various leadership qualities that we need to have during our journey in this field. And also, let's hear ma'am's experience, in her field of expertise. So Ruchi Varshney ma'am needs no much of an introduction. She's a renowned leader in the field of physiotherapy. She is a musculoskeletal physiotherapist from Delhi, and she's a graduate from National Institute of IPH. Ma'am is the national head of Indian Association of Physiotherapy Women's Cell, and she's constantly actively involved in utilizing all the Indian women physiotherapists, and she makes sure that all of them are together, and she strives. And with this, she has created a revolution in India by, I think, almost coming up with 171 women's cell districts. It just doesn't end there, but she makes sure that she promotes physiotherapy and various educational and awareness programs that she keeps up. And with this, she makes sure that even women are recognized and awarded, so that they feel motivated and you feel like into working and doing better. She's also the treasurer of Indian Association of Physiotherapy, along with the multiple awards that she is bestowed with. Just to name a few, I would say the Best Clinician Award for the significant contribution that she has, the Best Women Award and the Young Achievers Award. She is also the only Indian physiotherapist to appear on the cover of a Swedish Physiotherapy magazine. So it's indeed a pleasure and an honor to have you with us today, ma'am. And let's hear your experience and welcome you to our platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind introduction. It's lovely to be here. It's first time I'm coming Insta Live. I'm not very active and not much aware of the technicalities of Instagram still. So any hits and clicks, so you have to manage that. But thank you so
100%.
much everyone who has joined and whatever she has said. I just want to say thanks and thanks God for giving us the strength to do something for our profession.
That's true. It's totally our pleasure. If it's your first time, then I'm sure, it's completely our pleasure and we'll make it very eventful and a very successful session to all our viewers. All right. So before we go ahead, I would quickly run over through certain housekeeping points for our viewers. So this session is going to be saved on our Physio Ed page along in collaboration with Dr. Ruchi ma'am's profile as well. So the viewers who are not able to join us today can definitely have a look at the sessions after this. And for the ones who have joined us, if you all have any questions or queries, you can just put it down in the comment section and we will take it up from there and we'll try our best to discuss them. All right. So with this, let's divert to our discussion, ma'am. So as I just said that you have created a revolution and you are a renowned leader in this field. So what do you think are the qualities or the positive traits that, young physios like us should have, which will help us to, in this journey of physiotherapy and in this field of physiotherapy, ma'am?
If you're talking about young physios, I believe leadership is something which doesn't come with age
That's
or with gender. It is inbuilt.
right.
You have traits. But coming to physiotherapy, like as we are speaking about physiotherapy, talking about it is very important that you have that sympathy and empathy for not only your own patients, but to your own profession also, to your own professionals also. You know, for me, anything that one should have before other qualities is they should give back to the community.
That's true.
They should
Yes.
give back to the profession. They should give back to the association. When I started, I am working for last 23 years, and like for 13, 14 years, I was very successfully, working in the profession, was earning well, established, taking care of my two kids, my families, everything was settled. But then, there was something inside me which was like when I used to listen to the youngsters. And believe me, there are not enough role models in physiotherapy.
That's true. Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Rehabilitation is still the situations has changed because of the decentralization which is happening. As you said, women's cell coming up, 171 districts, senior people joining in, the legendary people who really don't care about money, anything else. They just want to give to the profession. They just want to teach. We have met resource persons, we have met people during this journey who really ask us to give a good lot of students whom they want to teach.
That's true.
Peace doesn't matter. Anything doesn't matter. So it's like the first thing is when you have this feeling for your profession, for the
Right.
people, for your professionals, that there are so many who don't get that opportunities and you have to give them that opportunity to speak up, to
That's
give
true.
that platform where they can stand. They have the abilities, but then somebody should be there to extract that out.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
I believe a leader is someone who can inculcate this in the team which is
Yeah.
following that leader. Then they become a leader. So I believe the youngsters should not be misguided.
That's true.
They
Yes.
should know whom they are following. Meaning, if they are following you or if they are following me, they should know who I am, what are my credentials. Especially in physiotherapy, we are actually lost somewhere. When I see it's few posts from youngsters, which is like going nowhere. Meaning, somebody tells them, "Oh, this is fraud." They will start writing, "This is fraud." So please speak right only when you have the evidence. Because you don't see other professionals writing all those things on the social media and Insta and Facebook about their own association or profession. So that I believe that they should follow good leaders. They should know whom they are following.
That's true. Yes, I mean, you have rightly said it, ma'am. I mean, when you get something, it's best to, give it back to the society and give it in the right way. And having a good leader to follow would definitely, keeping a role model in the field, the right role model makes a lot of difference, because we have young physios who have joined us today. So yes, definitely this qualities that you've told would help them do really better. So, like you just said, ma'am, like it is very rightly that you mentioned that it is not it's not learned, but it has to be inborn. Like when you grow, it has to come out professionally. And ma'am, is there anything that this needs to be as a part of included in the syllabus or included in the curriculum? Like, what would you like to say on that, ma'am? Like this qualities, because as far as I'm not aware much, but I think it is not a part of any syllabus or curriculum. So this needs to be put in as a curriculum, or what would be your say on that now?
मेरे हिसाब से तो ये क्वेश्चन पॉलिटिशियन से भी पूछना चाहिए जो हमारे देश को चला रहे हैं. They are running the country without having the qualification of the same.
That's true.
But very rightly said, Sudini, because there should be. Say, if you're practicing medicine, if you're practicing physiotherapy, if you're practicing for that matter any other profession, you go to a college, you go to that institute where you learn something. Leadership एक ऐसी चीज हो गई है जो हमारे जितने भी politicians हैं उनको पता ही नहीं है कि वो कहाँ से वो ट्रेनिंग नहीं है. Definitely, I believe training होना चाहिए because why, जो मैंने अभी पहले क्वेश्चन में बोला कि there should be, the people should be like, they should know whom they are following. They should not misguide. Guidance होनी. मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ अपने टीचर्स से गाइडेंस लो, अपने बड़ों से, अपने सीनियर्स को फॉलो करो. आई ऑलवेज से रिस्पेक्ट योर सीनियर्स, रिस्पेक्ट, बिकॉज मैंने देखा था ओवर द पीरियड कहीं ना कहीं वो मिस हो रहा था. सो वी ऑलवेज टेल हमारी जितनी सीनियर विमेन है, वी आर लाइक ऑलवेज, मैम आप सजेस्ट करो, आप बताओ हम कैसे करें, हाउ टू मूव ahead with this. We are with this program. You please let us know. Even with the juniors also, I was like that. Like for that matter, you were asking me a few things. I was like, whatever you want to do, you do it, because you know your job better than me. I know what I am doing, but definitely what you are doing, you are the best in it. So definitely एक training तो होनी ही चाहिए जब आप एक responsible post पर होते हो. Definitely एक चाहे वो एक मोटिवेशनल प्रोग्राम हो या वो डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम हो या लीडर डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम हो, देयर शुड बी समथिंग. बिकॉज क्या है ना, क्योंकि हम लोगों को कोई था नहीं जिसको हम फॉलो कर सकते, तो हमने भी लास्ट 7-8 years में क्या किया ना, वी हैव फेल्ड मेनी टाइम्स बिकॉज कोई ट्राइड एंड चेक्ड पाथ नहीं है.
That's true, ma'am. Yeah, you're very right.
When I'm here and you look back to my journey, so then you will see, अच्छा मैम ने ये गलत किया, I could have done this that way and it would have yielded better results for my association or for my profession. But हमारे पास में वो लोगों की कमी थी. अभी you go to my states, you go to my, you talk to my president, you talk to my leaders in the state, you talk to my women cell team, they're all strong women who are working. But okay fine, they were following me, but मैंने कैसे follow किया, मैं सिर्फ उसको fail हो रहे हैं, सीख रहे हैं, learn कर रहे हैं. Over the period हमें समझ में आ रहा है क्योंकि this is working. This is working. When we are talking to the government, this is working. When you're talking about women's cell, we are talking about that this profession is primarily 70% women, and we are the biggest stakeholder. We should be in the policy making. When this is coming, so we know now what we are talking about. We are talking about now this. And this we have learned now after 6-7 years of being grilled by people. अरे वो लोग क्या करती हैं, वो लोग बैठती होंगी, वो लोग बातें करती होंगी, किटी करती होंगी. They must be eating and tea and gossiping. They must be wasting the money of association. But frankly speaking, what kind of work women have done, and that is the role of a leader, to extract the best out of their team.
That's it.
और यही ट्रेनिंग होनी चाहिए जो मैंने सीखी. मीनिंग मेरी टीम में कुछ लोग बहुत अच्छे डिजिटली हैं, मेरे टीम में कुछ लोग बहुत अच्छे एकेडमिशियंस हैं, कुछ लोग बहुत अच्छे क्लिनिशियंस हैं, कुछ लोग बहुत अच्छे लॉजिस्टिक्स में हैं, कुछ लोग बहुत अच्छा टेक्निकल वर्क करते हैं, कुछ लोग बैक स्टेज अच्छे हैं, कुछ लोग फ्रंट स्टेज अच्छे हैं. This is my duty to give them the responsibility so that they become a productive asset for my team. So that is the
to
leader
recognize what is the recognize what is the best in you.
To realize that okay, everybody has something to offer. हमें क्या है ना, हम लोग को अपॉर्चुनिटीज उतना मिलता नहीं था. सो डेफिनेटली देयर वाज लॉट इनसाइड द प्रोफेशनल, बट कोई उनसे बोलने वाला नहीं था, उनको बुलाने वाला नहीं था. अगर आप कॉन्फ्रेंसेस कुछ साल पहले देखते थे तो वहां पे 2, 3, 4 women, many men, same people being awarded, same people as the speakers, same people as the legends of the profession. But now you see how much change has happened. Every state has been taken care by their leaders. Every district has been taken care by their own leaders. We have seen other committees where our anti-quackery head is taking care of the anti-quackery, grievance is taking care of the grievance, UG taking care of the UG, infrastructure, so many things. So basically now the people are assigned to do their respective work which they are good at.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's all. So, ma'am, with this, I think it takes me straight to the next question. You've just opened the gates for me. What could be the necessary challenges, which can come up while in our journey, or maybe while we are in our way to achieve something? So, what could be the necessary challenges or hurdles which can come in our way? Like, what would we like to say on that? Yeah.
I can see a future leader in you. So, you want to know what are the challenges that came?
I would keep you as my role model, ma'am, for sure.
No, I just wish I can be, it really feels awesome when people follow you.
Yeah.
Because I feel there is a difference between power and many people call me a boss person or a boss lady or a very powerful leader. But I really want to be somebody whom people can follow and unfollow also. If they don't like me, they should have the guts to say that on my face that, okay, this is not working. And that is what I believe we all should be working for. That they can tell us that we are right in this and they support us. And if we are wrong, we are ready to admit it, take the failures and move ahead. Right.
Yes.
Coming to your question, challenges, I believe two things. One, challenges are there from day one. You are a physiotherapist, you are trying to be a leader, then you are a woman or a girl. 110%, you'll get a lot of challenges. People don't like girls who are coming up. They will take away everything that you work hard for, and in just few lines they will write that, okay, she is taking use of such so and so, she is taking advantage of her looks, or she may be taking advantage of her position. She may be, they will write anything, and anonymous people writing. You don't even know them who write such ugly things about you, and you feel so bad, and
you feel bad, right? Yeah, it's defaming you.
Yeah, and you cry. So basically, I always tell in all my conferences, in all my programs, that don't lose heart, don't be demotivated. In fact, if people are throwing stones on you, if people are discussing you good or bad, that means you have arrived, you've done something. That is why they're discussing you. Good, let them discuss. If your intent and if your content is right, no matter, the entire world is standing opposite you, there will be people who will be standing with you. And, holding, coming to the leadership position is again not that challengeful. Retaining that position is, I tell you, it is very difficult because, they don't see the hard work you put in to come. Don't see when the women's cell was conceptualized, what kind of allegations we have faced, what kind of, how many, I have been to police station, I have been to, court, I've been to everything because they will write anything, they will talk anything nonsense, and you take it on your heart because you feel, Arey, I can't do this, I have not done this, how can they say? So challenges start from day one, challenges increase. And once you are at the top, you are at a needle position. At the needle position, anybody can come and push you. You never know who's there, who's like in your friend list and doing all the nonsense. So one has to be, I believe one has to be very clear of their, what they are doing, and and it's very clear in your goals. If you're ready that no matter what happened, you will continue working for the profession, you will continue working for the association. You are, मेरा एक बहुत एक छोटी सी बात है कहने की, जब अपने पेट भरे हुए होते हैं ना, तो then आप देखते नहीं हो, meaning then you don't go to wrong deeds, you don't do that, because you know that you have the plate, and now it is time that you are offering that plate to us. So you have nothing to lose. If I am here, I'm here sitting. Even if I was working as a successful, like for like 25 years or 26 years after, you will again come to me to learn whatever I have done. Right? So, the challenges are there, but challenges makes you a better person. All the youngsters should not be demotivated. They should try to be the best version of themselves. And believe me, you listen to all the criticism. You listen to it, because that will make you a better person. It will give you the sanity, the stability of mind. Right? And you will not just start winning. Initial days, I remember if somebody used to write a line, I used to write 10 lines. No, I'm not wrong. But now they write 100 and I don't respond.
I think silence sometimes plays the best answer to, a lot of criticism if it's happening.
Absolutely. So all youngsters should try, as I said, that they should follow right people. They should know whom they are following. They should know the credentials of the person in small things also, when they are studying, as they see who their teachers are. So similarly, when they are going out, doing workshops, doing other, courses, they should see whom they are, following. Who are the teachers? You see the people just passed out and teaching.
That's true.
Right, not even done MPT and they're teaching. And our youngsters are joining. So before becoming a leader, they should know who to follow. Then they'll be following that.
Yes. I mean, that's absolutely right. And I really like the statement that you made, that if people are discussing about you, you have arrived. So it's very motivational to all of us, because that's usually there, ma'am. Like when you hear a certain criticism or you hear a certain thing about you, you get that fear, you lack confidence, and you don't feel like going ahead. And this I've seen in a number of freshers and a number of people who have just passed on and entered the field. So, ma'am, what would you say? Like, what are the opportunities which are there for our young physios, like, through this journey, and what like clinically, academically, what are the different opportunities which are there for our physios which they can follow and not feel lost or not feel like just going haywire in the field?
No, they shouldn't be lost. Physiotherapy is the best healthcare profession, and it's the golden era when they are passing it out, because when we were studying, people were not even knowing what physiotherapy is all about. They were like they only knew occupational therapy, and because a phone call and a visa is there. So my institute, everybody used to go out to US or UK, just a phone call away. So that time nobody knew actually physiotherapy. I took admission in occupational therapy because people said that, but then in 5 or 7 days I realized that I want to be a physiotherapist. I just but they were not much about it in the now you have access to all these Google and other things. That time we were not so blessed, but then listening to people, listening to seniors, I was like very sure that I want to be a physiotherapist. And today I am very, very happy to tell our council has come into action. We have now the super specialty, and very soon we'll be strongly taking forward. Now we are like physiotherapists. We will be musculoskeletal physiotherapists, neurotherapists. After MPTs we are doing, PhDs we are doing, and there will be a super specialty of physiotherapy which will be growing. And in another 2-3 years, I think moving ahead in it. It's like the time when everybody knows, especially after the COVID, they know the importance of physiotherapists as the frontline warriors. They have understood, where everybody was like, they were scared to touch a patient. We were making them mobile, not only in the treatment part, in the preventive part, in the post treatment part. We had role everywhere, and that has created ample opportunities, not only in jobs, but coming to, as we are discussing leadership, in Indian Association of Physiotherapists also, I would like to mention, we have like decentralized in 2018, once the women's cell is formed, once the other committees are formed, as I said, UG, PG, grievance, quackery, research, है ना? So all these committees, infrastructure and other committees have been formed, and now we have state chapters, we have district chapters, we have local chapters. So the leadership can be taken up from that side. So if it is we are having access in metropolitans, but in small cities, especially girl physios, they get they don't have that much opportunity to meet everybody, to meet all, like us also. When they meet, they are more emotional, it's more difficult for them to come to us. So therefore they have their local leaders, they have their local people who are working for them, they can join them. We have the structure, like in one leader there's a group of 4 or 5 leaders, 5 youngsters. They're coordinators, they are sub coordinators, they are joint coordinators, and they can work under them, learn from their seniors, and then over the years, they can become a better leader than us, because they have the training. They have the training directly from the people. We have never got it. Meaning, if I have joined straight, because I was the key person in India, like IIP Women's Cell, with my president, and also we initiated this. So we did not have anybody to look up to. Now you guys have so many leaders coming from your own, jillas and panchayats, like that. You have districts, you have people to follow, whom to contact. If you are going out, whom to contact. IAP is giving a lot of, good standing certificates, verifications we are giving. And, if it is to be done in 24 hours, who has to be approached. So now the people, your leaders are there. We have become more approachable. We have become more, it's easy to communicate with us now. You call it, I pick it up. So it's simple. It's that you need 5 mediums to approach your leaders. So,
I think now I think with the going experiences and going years, I think the thing to approach our leaders or approach our role model has got better. So over some calls, over mails, and I think, ma'am, our conversation was very limited. It was very sweet of you to reply back and give me the freedom to decide on the topic and discuss the highlights and all that. So yes, I mean, it's really become approachable. So the opportunities for our coming physios is really
not only nationally but internationally also. India is back in WCPT. We are back in World Physiotherapy, and we come in Asia West Pacific region. There are 32 countries in it, and India being, we have 1.5 billion population, 17.5% of the world population. That's huge. And in 1 year, twice the World Physiotherapy President has visited India. So in the National Women's Health Conference in Delhi on 5th and 6th August, the newly elected World Physiotherapy President, Professor Mike Landry, it was his first visit to any country after being elected.
Nice, lovely.
Awesome, World is looking at you, and he sees a lot of potential in IAP. He sees a lot of potential in IAP Women's Cell. He wants me to, visit the other Asia West Pacific countries and bring the women out there. Maybe to Nigeria, he asked me, to Bangladesh, he asked me. So you go visit there, motivate them, and make a similar kind of Women's Cell there, where they all are converting their energies toward physiotherapy and making World Physiotherapy a stronger body. Because they also need numbers. It's money game. We are paying for each and every member every year. IAP charges you once. It's your lifetime membership. Membership, and we are paying WCPT now World Physiotherapy every year. So for all our members, people ask, what does IAP do of the money they are getting? So it's like you are the active member of World Physiotherapy. When you're not there in World Physiotherapy, if you used to go to present an international paper, the fees is almost double, which now you are going to pay an active member of IAP. So it's a huge amount, and around 70 lakh rupees money. The total number of IAP members, if supposingly there are 58,000 members, you're paying for those 58,000 members.
This is completely enlightening. We thought it was just like one lifetime membership that we do with IAP, but that's today what you've told is completely new to all of us. I'm sure our viewers would also appreciate this. Yes, that's really great, ma'am. Yeah.
It's like still with all that we have fought with word physiotherapy because almost more than 60% of our members go outside and
Right.
they go out and then they become part of other
Right.
associations, and so we
Right.
thought like because this is our members money, so why should we give you, because our members are paying via other association also,
Yes, sir.
meaning if they
Yes.
are a part of APTA or Australian association or UK association, they are paying there also, and we
Right.
are also paying on their behalf. So
Right. Yes.
basically, it's like whoever will be the active member of IAP will pay for them. So that's like, and now they have realized that India has the strength, India has the number, India has, meaning people now are asking us that when is your next event? We want to
Oh.
join.
Right.
Prime Minister Modi came to our
Yes.
60th national conference. He
Yes.
has never been to IMA also.
Right. That's true.
Right.
Yes.
So this is what things have changed. Meaning it's very easy to say, "अरे IAP वाले तो conference करते रहते हैं, अरे IAP वाले तो workshops करते रहते हैं." They don't know how much hard work we put in. I don't talk about people's in the past. I don't talk about अच्छे बुरे कैसे भी. I talk about my super seniors. I talk about the people who have given sweat and blood for the profession and
Profession.
association. I admire them. They are with me in this. They are with me in the, every program of ours. I call them, we respect them, we honor them. They are unknown people. They are not on social media.
Yeah.
You
That's true.
know, our
Yeah.
girls, they find out. Women with 40-year experience still working with lot of energy, and you don't even know them because they are not on Facebook and Insta.
That's true. Yes. Yeah.
Search for them. We follow them. We
That's
go
true.
to
Yeah.
them. We honor them. We call them. This time in Delhi conference, we have honored all those who have worked more than 40 years in the profession.
Wow. That's very nice.
And youngsters take of youngsters. No, it's our duty to tell you they are your
Yeah.
seniors. So
You're right. And I
you should
think
the heritage.
right. And I think that's one very good thing that is done by the women's cell, that you recognize and you award. So that motivates the juniors as well who are watching. Yes, our work is getting appreciated. So yes, so
And without
that's
any
really
bias.
nice, ma'am.
Without any
That's true.
bias. I think there's a jury, you believe me, there's a jury who was selecting the awards, and I didn't know who has applied. I didn't know who has won. So we were very confused that what are the names? Like it is, meaning you get confused because you don't even
Right. There's
know.
so many.
Anybody
Yes.
who's applying was getting selected with certain points, which was decided with the CV, with the kind of work they have done for the profession, for like, social work they have done, what is their contribution to the society, and based on that. So it's not that, people say that the IAP awards or IP Women's Cell awards, you can pay something to us. You
No.
cannot.
Yeah.
We don't even
That's
talk
true.
to the people who are applying and we don't even look at it.
Yes.
We get the list, we call them, and we send a letter. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And youngsters especially are motivated. You are right, because we have made this sure that whenever they are coming for a scientific presentation to our conference, especially IAP and Women's Cell, I'm talking about. I don't talk about the local groups doing. I don't talk about what others are doing, or let us not discuss that. But if our logo is there, if we are there, we make sure that each and every scientific representation has a quality. They get a stage where the students, like the second year, third year, fourth year, they are
Right.
standing on that stage and they feel that we are on the IAP
Yes.
stage. We are on a
Yeah.
big stage where we are presenting, and so they are motivated to do further researches.
Right.
They are
Right. That's true.
motivated to do further, work, because this will take my profession ahead.
That's true.
More and more researches.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
when
And
youngster is
coming up and
standing
talking about the researches in form of paper presentation is also a very good,
there,
a very good opportunity for the juniors as well. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
And they do it. Earlier, it used to be like a small room where there'll be a mic and they will be speaking about
True. I think I have done that. Yeah.
their paper in a corner, and so since 2018 I was the organizer of Sports Connect. Since that time, because I have seen this and I felt the most important part of a conference is its academic content, its scientific value, and that scientific value is in a corner in some canteen nearby where they are speaking on a mic and telling
Yeah.
that this is paper. So we now we have a separate, Audi or a separate hall for that. There is a stage to it. There is a podium and a second year student standing there. When present, they feel that yes, I have presented something and I am appreciated for the work I have done. So in second year, if he is appreciated, when they are in like their masters, they become a more refined and a more professional.
Yeah, definitely. Ma'am, I'm really getting impressed with all the challenges and all the opportunities that you're talking. But ma'am, do you feel like when you become a leader, this challenges reduce? Like today, when I ask you as a leader, do you feel your challenges have reduced from what they were before, or how was it?
No, they will never reduce. They will further increase. And I think they should increase because that will keep us on toes. Yeah, if I know that even if I don't do anything, my people will be following me, I will stop doing the work. To take out, to get almost 1,000 women together. In a house, you say that 2 women can't stay together. There was a saying. And now with us, we say that behind every successful woman, there's a group of successful women.
That's true. That's a new thing to say now.
Strong men, and of course strong men also. But then there is a lot of strong, successful women who are having your back, who stand with you. And the challenge is that it is very easy to instigate a girl. You can be told, oh, she is not doing anything, oh, she is taking advantage. It's very easy to say negative about a person and take away all the credit of the person. It is very easy. I can say 10 wrong things about you, but to say a good thing about you, I have to actually study what you have done.
Yeah.
You can say, चोर है, भाई fraud है, अरे भाई ऐसे कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं, उनका मुंह है, बोलने के लिए बोलने दीजिए. But the challenges should not reduce. It will make you a better leader. It will make you a better professional. In work also, you need to upgrade yourself, isn't it? You need to upgrade your knowledge. Otherwise, you will become, पीछे चले जाओगे बाकी सबसे.
Right. So every day a new challenge keeps you motivated to do better for the next level.
To do better because you have to set an example. अगर मैंने छोड़ दिया तो फिर मेरी टीम कहाँ जाएगी? So if there is a crisis situation and they see me handling it, so they know, my state heads, my district team, they say that, ma'am, when we are in a difficult situation, we think like you. That if you are there, how will you deal with this? So that is how, you have to put this in their mind, and then they will be putting in their junior's mind the same thing, that if it is a difficult situation, being a girl, being a woman, or being a leader, how to handle it. So let the challenges come, let them make you a better leader, a better person. And challenges, they keep on, change the scenario. It makes you better and a good person, a stable person.
So ma'am, I'll just come out and just ask you one very, so you're talking and you're very, with all your experiences that you're impressing all of us. What was that one thing that influenced you to come out and start start the women's cell and create this revolution of having so many districts? So what was that one factor which said, okay, it's time for women? Because as we see, and I'm sure you're the only women on the platform of IAP, which I can count on the few of you. So you are the one face that represent all the women of the country. So what was that one factor which influenced you to take this role?
So you want a controversial answer or a diplomatic answer? You tell me frankly.
Something which keeps both of us safe.
See, it was like the one thing was it just happened in a general body meeting which I attended, and there were very few women sitting on this side, and there were number of men, and then there was on a stage all men in black and white suits, and they were sitting, I think 10 or 12 people who were sitting there that time, president, secretary, treasurer, everybody. And I was sitting there and was just thinking that, they were all saying that it's a women-dominated profession. Physiotherapy is a women profession, actually. So if you put to the history, it's a women-dominated. We have 70% women. So then I was like, why not any single women on the stage? So I think, so when it was over, I spoke to Jha sir, who is our president. So I spoke to sir. I said, sir, for out of those 70% women, you couldn't find a single woman who can be the voice of them. Meaning, who is working on behalf of those 70%. This I don't understand. So I said, sir, it's all black and white. Why not color there on the stage?
Right.
So it
Right.
just happened. And he was like very sweetly saying, okay, you want to do something, you do. And he just left, and I was like thinking that I have said this. So it was like for 14 years I was working, so quite stable. So I was thinking, yeah, yes, if he has said that you want to do something, do. Let us start working. So I spoke to a few of the senior women, and we discussed that why not a small platform for women to be, an organizer, to be a resource person, to be, as a participant also, because women can't come out easily, take expensive courses, come out from their small cities to bigger city, pay 10,000, 20,000, 50,000
Right.
fees for the
Yeah.
and because they are unable to, why not we upgrade them?
Right.
So it was a simple motive of upgrading the girls
Right.
in a low cost way,
Yeah.
meaning maybe free, maybe 200, 300, 400. So we decided that let us all work, and how many states are there. So we make an
Start.
India map,
Yeah.
that map, and we learned all the states. Itna states hai, us state mein we tried to find out a single physio in all the states who's ready to work with us,
Work.
because
Right.
at that time when people used to think IAP, अरे यार politics से नहीं करना है ना, इतनी लड़ाइयाँ होती हैं, इतने disputes हैं, why you are entering in, why you are taking away your peace of mind, leave it. But we were like, नहीं करते हैं ना, हमने WhatsApp group बनाया, Karnataka group, Tamil Nadu group, Kerala group, like that. And and within a month, I never knew that. Jhasa never knew that. Nobody knew. Within a month, there were like more than 40 groups. And then we start making districts, and
Right.
we were seeing कि इतनी सारी districts हो गए, इतनी सारी women हो गई, and they started joining. एक ने 10 को join किया, and you know how good
Right.
communicators
Right.
women are,
Yeah.
how good they're talking. They will talk non-stop about this, and they were all into it कि यार women cell join करो, women cell join करो. हमारे लिए मुश्किल था सीनियर्स को कन्विंस करना, बिकॉज उन्होंने वो लड़ाइयाँ देखी थी, उन्होंने वो डिस्प्यूट्स देखे थे, तो दे नेवर वांटेड टू बी एंटरिंग द पॉलिटिक्स पार्ट. दे सेड आप लोग अच्छा कर रहे हैं यार, मत तंग करो
Right.
हमें. And we made them, we made sure to convince them कि नहीं मैम आप लोग रहिए, because we need blessings of seniors.
Right.
And then the youngsters were working, running around, talking to people, and that is how on 6th August of 2018 we did our first activity. It was free activity on ergonomics. 47 districts were doing. We made up one banner, and even the states like Nagaland, Manipur, Kerala, Tripura were doing that activity. We all got that printed. We did not have money, so we all collected the money, everybody contributing 100 rupees, 200 rupees, and then we
Right.
made that banner and did the activities. But what magic happened after that, the awareness to the community, it today what you are seeing is the hard work put in by the team.
Right.
And I'd say 90% contribution by the women's cell. You can't imagine. There were people calling from banks. There were people calling from villages where these girls have done the activities that now we want to do every month. Because उन्होंने ergonomics में जो सिखाया, बैंक में किसी ने सिखाया नहीं था उससे पहले. उससे पहले कोई बता नहीं रहा था. See, individually you may be doing well. If you are doing something good for you, it is you.
Right.
It is Sudini
Right.
doing
Itself.
a good
Right.
work.
Yeah.
It is Ruchi doing a good work. But जब बात होती है association की ना, it's a group of
Right.
people, it's number of people,
Who
it's
talks for
thousands
all
of
of them.
people.
Yeah.
You talk about numbers. तो जब उनका आया कि भाई इंडियन एसोसिएशन ऑफ फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट की विमेन सेल ने बैंक में किया, बैंक वालों ने एक वैकेंसी निकाला. मणिपुर में वन स्टेट ने किया एक्टिविटी इन द बैंक फॉर बैंक एम्प्लॉइज. दे डिड इट फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. वहां पर एक वैकेंसी निकला कि हमें एवरी वीक एक फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट लेक्चर चाहिए.
Wow, like that's an opportunity. I mean, it's, yeah.
These were the things which were giving you a kick to do. अरे अभी और आगे, अभी और आगे. My Tamil Nadu team, my Kanchipuram district, they are going to textile industry. वहाँ की लेबर को ट्रेन कर रहे हैं. You know why physiotherapy is growing like this in last 4-5 years? You change the dimension has changed. You know why? This is the hard work. आप लोगों को पीछे का वर्क नहीं दिख रहा है ना? वो लोग वहां जाके जब एक रूरल लेडी को सिखा रहे हैं व्हाट इज फिजियोथेरेपी, देन दे आर कमिंग टू द सिटीज. बड़ी सिटीज में आके वो कह रहे हैं हमको थेरेपी करना है, हमको फिजियोथेरेपी करना है. And now with IAP going from physiotherapy to physiopathy, which is a system of medicine, we are going a step ahead. बट उस थेरेपी को लाने के लिए कितनी मेहनत की गई है. मैंने thousands of activities, केवल 500 रुपए में वर्कशॉप वुमेन सेल करती है. एंड वी हैव गॉट लॉट ऑफ एनिमीज बिकॉज ऑफ दैट. क्योंकि जिन लोगों की दाल रोटी उससे चल रही थी उनको दिक्कत होना शुरू हो गया. दिक्कत होना हो गया तो कहाँ से शुरू हुआ? कौन है ओरिजिन? गालियां दो, वो छोड़ेगी, बाकी सब छोड़ देंगे. That is how the challenges part come, because you are like, अब आप ट्रबल कर रहे हो लोगों को.
Right, yeah.
अब आप ट्रबल कर रहे हो. So when you're troubling people, they will be definitely be affected. उनके नहीं.
Right, that's true.
So that is how it's
right. Since you mentioned that there is one, like, going down to the community level and rural level. So this is a question that comes out of my own experience. There is one part of society which is well aware about physiotherapy. They know the importance of pre-rehab, post-rehab. They are up to date about physiotherapy. But that particular strata of society, which still, as a physio, we need to go and convince them to, this is physiotherapy karna chahiye, exercise is better hai, surgery ke pehle karo, baat karo. So how do we convince, or how do we win that part of the society where even the message goes down to the rural area as well, ki physiotherapy important hai. So how do we work on that particular strata of the society?
So this is what I am discussing, that when you are, if you are working in a big hospital and you are catering to the patients there, you are not reaching that far. When you are coming on road, अभी World Physiotherapy Day में कम से कम 500 rallies, walkathon, marathon, cycle rallies, blood donation camps, free camps in the villages, symposiums, छोटे छोटे अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम्स इन द विलेजेस. आई सेड ना, वी गॉट कॉल्स फ्रॉम सरपंच कि हम लोग करना चाहते हैं. उन्हें नहीं पता है ऐसा भी होता है, ऐसे भी थेरेपी हो सकती है, क्या हम जल्दी ठीक हो सकते हैं. और जब कोविड के दौरान उन्होंने देखा कि उनको सांस लेने में दिक्कत हो रही है, और जब फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने वहां भी अवेयरनेस लाया with the videos, with the social media, उन लोग ये थेरेपी होती है, उल्टा लेट के सांस लेना, ये एक पार्ट ऑफ थेरेपी है, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ फिजियोथेरेपी, कार्डियोपल्मोनरी. सो दैट हैज मेड पीपल अवेयर. अभी भी देखो 70%, 70% इज इन द विलेजेस. बहुत काम हुआ है, लेकिन बहुत काम होना है. वहां यंगस्टर्स का रोल है, और वहां इंस्टीट्यूट्स का रोल है. जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं रूरल पोस्टिंग्स लगाइए. आप गवर्नमेंट में देखिए, देयर इज अ कंपलसरी रूरल पोस्टिंग. इज अ कंपलसरी. हमने किया, हम लोगों ने कई सेवा संस्थान में जा जाके काम किया. सो सिमिलरली वो होना चाहिए. इंस्टीट्यूट शुड अडॉप्ट मोर विलेजेस. दे शुड सेंड फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट देयर. दे शुड पे द बेसिक. मैं ये बोलती हूँ, फ्री मत कराओ काम, एक बेसिक स्टाइपेंड दो, लेकिन हमारे बच्चों को विलेजेस में भेजो, बिकॉज दे कैन एजुकेट. अगर गांव एजुकेट हो गया तो नो स्टॉपिंग टू फिजियोथेरेपी. ओनली ड्रगलेस थेरेपी. उन्हें दवाई खाना पसंद ही नहीं है. गांव में जड़ी बूटी लगा लेंगे, कुछ भी और कर लेंगे, वो दवाई नहीं खाना चाहते. और फिजियोथेरेपी ही एकमात्र थेरेपी है जो ड्रगलेस है. So you can reach to them more. You can reach to them more faster than any other medicine. So it's not like आप लोग कंपलसरी कीजिए. If you guys are working, आप लोग जो भी कर रहे हो, आप लोग कंपलसरी करो कि 1 मंथ के अंदर या 2 मंथ या every quarterly we'll go to one village. हम अपने एक हम कैंप लगाएंगे. कुछ भी नहीं ना, 4 मशीन लेके जाना है और उसके बाद लोगों को अवेयर करना है. कमिंग, यू वोंट नो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट यू विल गेट व्हेन यू रीच आउट टू दैट एरिया. शहरों में इतनी इज्जत नहीं दी जाती जितनी गांव में दी जाती है.
That's very well said, ma'am. I mean, what you're saying is absolutely true, and I see it throughout my experience. And I think when you go down them, because like you said, they don't like to take medicine. They would like to do something, and they're physically very active. So just adding some exercises and some physiotherapy to them would definitely get them better. I think we have to start from down and get down on the roads, go down and see them, and that's.
So from the student level.
Right, yeah. So it was very impressing to hear you, ma'am, with all your experiences, all your opportunities, talking about that. So I won't take much of your time. We've already in a long discussion. So one last question, the question of the century, like they say. What is your message for the young budding physios who are there and who are watching us and who are hearing us today? As a leader, yes.
I think we have spoken enough, but yes, definitely a good leader should have commitment not only towards themselves but towards the society, towards the profession. I say 3 C's, which is commitment, which is communication and consistency. A good leader should have a good communication skill. Every time you should speak, and whenever you are speaking, it should hit the people. It should give that positive vibration to the entire, people, entire fraternity which is listening to you. And when you start imbibing, and meaning you first lead yourself, first you should learn that you lead yourself. You should have that consistency of thought. You should have that communication skills. You should have that commitment towards your, own self and your profession. And then you start leading others. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम उल्टा शुरू करते हैं. हम लोग प्रॉब्लम से शुरू करते हैं. एक लीडर सॉल्यूशन से शुरू करता है. प्रॉब्लम्स तो हर जगह है और किसी भी डिस्कशन से वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, बट कोई डिस्कशन ऐसा भी नहीं है जो कि उसका सॉल्यूशन ना दे सके. So you should have solution to it. You should learn to lead yourself, then you lead others. Except, meaning the youngsters, they should understand that every time when there is a problem, there is a solution to it. There is a bright light to it. If you are, you are bringing together, try to connect people. We try to correct people, actually.
Right. That's true.
We try to find out faults. And then we tell them, अरे तुम ऐसा करो. मैंने बोला ना, if people follow me, then they should have right to unfollow me also.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yes.
They should have that confidence that my leader will listen to me.
Yeah.
So not only a good communicator, you should be a good listener also.
Yeah.
Because your people want you to listen
to them.
उनकी प्रॉब्लम सुनो ना.
Right.
और उनका सॉल्यूशन दे सकते हो, तो आप लीडर हो. अगर आपकी टीम फेल हो जाती है, see, it's not every time you get succeed. Women cell ने अच्छा काम किया, but not that every time we have hit the target or every time we have succeed. अभी हमारी कॉन्फ्रेंस सुपर सक्सेसफुल थी, बट हमने कुछ प्रोग्राम्स ऐसे भी किए जहां हमें लगा कि we could have done better. So, but whenever there is a failure, a leader should be ready to accept the failure.
Yeah.
It's not the team's failure, it's the leader's failure. Similarly, the success is leaders. जब आप successful होते हो, मोदी 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 कह रहे हो, अच्छा समिट हो रहा है, राइट? बट जब कोई चीज फेल होती है, तो इट इज यू हैव टू हग योर टीम एंड ओन द फेलियर्स. भाई गलती हुई है, मैं रिस्पॉन्सिबल हूँ, आई कुड हैव डन बेटर. That makes, and another thing is that leadership and competence, it has no gender, no men or women. It's how good human you are.
Right.
अगर आप बात कर रहे हो तो वो पॉजिटिविटी आपके पास ऑटोमेटिक जाती है. क्योंकि इफ सडनली टुडे यू स्टैंड अप एज अ लीडर एंड यू स्टार्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट, देयर विल बी 100 ऑफ पीपल हु विल बी सेइंग, अरे ये तो इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन एडवांटेज, और उसका कुछ फायदा होगा, कुछ और प्रॉफिट होगा, इसलिए ऐसा बोल रही है, कुछ नहीं करेगी, शी विल क्विट इवेंचुअली. एंड many do many wanted and they eventually quit, because समाज के लिए काम करना उतना आसान नहीं होता.
Right. It's like hearing a lot of criticism.
That too honorary,
along with positive.
Right. Paid for it.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. If you're taken a position, you are getting credit for the success of your team. You take the credit for the failure of your team. You should be influential enough to change the feeling. You get that emotion. You get that action out of your team. That your team work for that common goal and vision that you have thought for the association.
Right.
और फॉर प्रोफेशन. सबको वो डिसीजन दिखना चाहिए जो आपको दिख रहा है. अगर आप ऐसे हवा में बात कर रहे हो ना, वो खत्म हो जाएगा, वो लीडर रहेगा ही नहीं. ऐसे ना ऊपर रहना सबसे डिफिकल्ट है, सीढ़ी चढ़ना रहना, इट्स लाइक एक आप पॉइंट पे खड़े हो.
That's true. I mean, it's very,
basically that energy that you have to give to the people. और वो समझते हैं कि आप academically strong हो, आप अपने vision में right हो, आपको clarity है thoughts की, आपको consistency है thoughts की, आपने सोच रखा है आप क्या करना चाहते हो. And then you're listening to become a leader. That's it.
Right. Yeah.
We have opened a training institute now.
I'm sure if you are conducting any workshop or class, I'm sure there's a lot of people who would join you here. Also, I would like to tell all our viewers that, ma'am, I just gone through one of ma'am's interview, which was on the World Physiotherapy Congress, and she was a panelist among other two. I think one was Swedish and one was Nigerian, and she was on a panel with these other two. All right. Okay, so she was on panel with them, and the discussion that she had was really amazing. So our viewers can definitely go and have a look at that interview as well. It's there on the World Physiotherapy Congress forum. So I think with this, ma'am, I've exceeded my time with you. I requested for a certain time, but I've gone abroad. Let me just have a look if there is any questions from our viewers. There's a lot of appreciation for you, ma'am, which is coming up. So, yeah, we don't have any questions. Our viewers, do we have any questions for ma'am? You can just drop in.
And
You
then we
have a
can
lot of
wind up.
followers.
Let me ask.
Yes, yes, yes. I think nothing for now, ma'am. Anyways, ma'am, thank you so much for coming on this platform with us and giving us your time of the Sunday evening. I know there's a long week which awaits you, but you took that opportunity. You came up here. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
being on our
much.
platform. I would also like to thank all our
But
viewers. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
no, thank you so much and best wishes to the entire Physio Ed team and
Thank you so
do
much,
a
ma'am.
great job
Thank you.
and do a
Thank you.
wonderful work.
Yes, I would also like to thank all my viewers who have stayed up with us, watching us, motivating us with your lovely comments that are coming. So thank you so much to all our viewers. Also, I would like to extend my thanks to Dr. Amrish Akre sir, who's the founder of PhysioEd. I mean, he's just across the globe. He's based out of Australia, but he makes sure that this platform is always active with number of webinars, reels, calling eminent speakers like you, and making sure that the platform remains active and the everyone connects each other through this platform. So thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to be here and to host ma'am today. And thank you to all the other team members of PhysioEd for being a part and helping us make this event a success.
Thank you.
So thank you once again, yeah,
Thank
one and all, and have a lovely week ahead. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Yes.
Bye.